Hello everyone, in the last video we discussed about Odoo ORM create method. In today's video we are going to discuss the second option of CRUD operations, which is read. Now in this read option there are three main methods available in Odoo ORM. The first one is search, the second one is search count, and the third one is browse. So let's see each of them one by one. So go to our code base and go to our schedulers method. In here we can see that the code of the previous video. So let's comment this out first. Okay, now what we have to what we want to see first is the functionality of the Odoo ORM's search method. Now let's see. I want to get all the records of this my books table. I want to show all of the records of this my books table. So for that we have to use the search method. So let's use the search method. At first we have to access the model using the self.env dictionary, and we have to write the model name, and on this reference we have to call the ORM method. In this case this is search. Now in this method we have to pass a list. If this list is empty, so Odoo will return us all the records that are available in this my.book model. Let's store them inside a variable named books. Now print this books variable. Now reload our server and upgrade our module. Go to apps menu and upgrade our student card module. Please wait for a moment as it's taking some times. Now go to the settings to run our scheduler manually. So we have to go to the technical tab, and under this we have to go to the automation sub tab, and in here we have to click on the scheduled actions, and the name of our own scheduler is test cron. So go there and click on run manually. So if I click on this run manually button, our my_cron method should be executed and this code should be executed. So let's see what happens if we click this run manually button. Let's click on this. Now if we go to our console, we can see that we have got 4 records, 1 2 3 4. These are the IDs of those 4 records of my.book model. So we have got a record set. Basically we have got a tuple where it contains all the IDs of all the 4 records. So this thing actually doesn't clarify the whole picture. So we want to see the actual values of each record. So let's say we want to see the title of these 4 books. So let's work on that. So for that we have to perform a for loop on this books variable, and now we can print the book's title by accessing the title on this book object. Now if we reload this and upgrade our module once again, upgrade our module, so it's successfully upgraded now. Now if we click on this run manually button, let's see what happens. Click on this, and now we have got the 4 titles of the 4 books. The first one is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the second one is textbook A, the third one is textbook B, and the fourth one is textbook C. So we have successfully used the search method in Odoo ORM. Now let's say I want to get the books which price is less than, let's say less than or less than 25. I want to search those books whose price is whose prices are less than 25. So let's do that. For adding a condition, here we are actually using a condition because we want to achieve those books which follows some condition. Let's say their price is less than or equals 25. So we have to use a condition, and we have to use that condition inside this list, and we have to pass the condition as a tuple. First we have to write the field name. So what is our field name? The field name is price, because we want to search those books based on the price. So we have to write the field name, then we have to add a comma, then we have to add the condition. We let's say we want to get the books whose prices is less than or equals 25. So less than or equals, we have to write this, and then we have to write the value. Now let's reload the server. It's reloaded. Now upgrade our module once again. Okay, please wait for a moment as it is taking some time. Now let's click on this run manually scheduler button, and let's see what we can see in the console. Click and go there. Look, we have got only 3 books except the first one, because the price of the first one is 50, which is greater than 25. So we have got the 3 books whose prices are less than or equals 25. The first one is textbook A, the second one is B, and the third one is C. So this is how we can use the search Odoo ORM method. Now let's say we want to find how many books are there in this my books table, the count of the total number of books available in this my books table or model. So how can you do that? The very simple thing, the very simple way to do that is, as we are getting, if we let's comment this, let's comment the first line, and from the second line remove this tuple. So in this query we are getting all the 4 books. So if we want to find how many books are available in that my.book table, we can simply say that print the length of the books, because this books is nothing but a tuple, and we know that in Python we can call the length function, len length function, on any iterable. So we can use this. So reload our server and upgrade our modules once again. Upgrade. Please wait. Now if we click on this run manually, we should see 4. Yeah, we can see that the console prints 4. So we have got the total number of books. But even there is a smart way to find the total number of records present in a table. I want to show you that. So first let's comment this line and let's use that smart way. The smart way is to use the search_count method. So let's get the reference of the model first using self.env my.book, and on this reference we have to call the search count ORM method, and inside this we have to pass again a empty list, because we want to know the count of the total records available in that table. So we cannot use a condition here. So let's store this thing inside a variable named books_count. And now if we print this books count, so let's see what happens. Let's upgrade the server once again. Let's upgrade our module. Please wait for a moment. It is taking some time. Okay, now if you click on this run manually button, let's see what our console prints. It should print 4. So click on this and go there. See, we have got 4 as the count of all the records present in that my.book table. So this is how the search_count method works. Now if we place this condition inside the search count, it will give us 3 as the output, because this condition is followed by only 3 books, because those books have the price less than or equals 25. So we can use this also. We can write a condition inside this list of the search count method. Now let's discuss about the last method of today's video, which is the alternative of the search method. Let's say we want to query a record using that record's ID. So how do we do that? We can do this in 2 ways using the search method. Let's say self.env my.book, and on this model reference we have to call the search method, and inside this we have to pass a list, and inside this we have to pass a tuple in which we are going to use a condition. Let's say we want to retrieve a book based on ID. Let's say if the ID of a book is 1, we want to get that book. So let's store this result inside a book variable. Now if we print the name of the title of that book, let's see what happens. Let's reload our server once again and go to the apps menu. Go to the apps menu and upgrade our module. Please wait for a moment. It will take some time. Now it is upgraded. Now let's click on this run manually. It should print what it should print. What is the ID of this first book? 1. So it should print the title of this first book, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Now let's click on this run manually button and let's see what it prints. So yes, it prints Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So this is how we can get we can query a single object of a table or single record of a table. But there is an alternative of this way, and that is using the browse method. In the browse method, we only need to pass an ID. We don't need to pass a condition like this. So let's comment it and let's use the, first of all, get the reference of the model, which is my.book, and on this reference let's call the browse method, browse ORM method, and inside this we have to pass ID. Let's pass the ID as 1, and let's store the result of this query inside the book variable and print the title of the book. It should print Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone once again. So let's reload our server and go to the apps menu as usual and upgrade our module once again. Go to the apps menu and upgrade the module. Please wait for a moment. It will take some time definitely. Well, it's taking some time. Well, it is upgraded successfully. Now go to the scheduled actions and click on this run manually button. Let's see what happens. Click and we should see what? We should see the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Click on the run manually button. Look, we have got the result as expected, which is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So in today's video we have successfully shown how we can use search method for different purposes, how we can use the search count method, how we can use the browse method. We have seen different types of examples, so I think we don't need any further things to understand these three methods. So this is it for today. I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay happy and stay safe.